Hello out there, Valerie Pugsley here for the Tuesday Mind Stream. I'm going to be talking today about foundations, but first an introduction. I'm a relationship marketing strategist and a mindset coach. Today I was giving a presentation about, about your core, really, about what motivates you. So some of you may have heard of somebody by the name of Simon Sinek. He's a TED Talker. He's got a very famous TED Talk out there. You can go Google it. And it talks about businesses that succeed versus businesses that don't. And while this is the things that he talks about there is true for anybody, the people who I've been able to help the most have been boomers who've been involved in business or Gen X. So if you're one of those, please hang out and listen. And if you're not, you're welcome to hang out as well. Anyway, back to this Simon Sinek video. He talks about a circle, a golden circle, and there's 3 parts. And the outer 2 parts are the what and the how. And that tends to be how most of us get started in business. We start out at the what and the how, and we work from the outside towards the center. But the businesses that are really successful, the Apples, the Disneys, things like that, they start from the center and work out. And it's also beneficial when they do that because it helps for the whole company culture. Although most of the people that I'm talking about wouldn't necessarily have a company culture, but still it's going to help you with your leadership, your motivation, and even the people that you do bring on to help you with. The challenge is it's hard to figure out by ourselves. Another way that I shared with this golden circle is think of a foundation of a house. Most of us are familiar with that. You lay the foundation and then you build the house on top. And the foundation's strong. It can handle a lot of things, right? Life happens, stuff comes at you. And the foundation lasts. Even sometimes you look at disaster pictures, tornadoes and things, the house may be gone, but the foundation's still there. You can build upon it again. And this is what Simon was talking about, is having that foundation, that core. Once you have that, then you can build upon that. And you're going to be much more successful doing that. You're going to be able to handle the challenges that are going to come along. Sometimes if we've started a business and we started at that outer circle and we haven't done the inner part, it's kind of like maybe a house that hasn't even been built on a foundation. Or maybe you did build a foundation, but it was so long ago. Now it has some cracks in it, or it's settled a little bit and it needs to be revisited. So foundations do need to be checked and repaired. If you're going to do a remodel, add a room onto a house, you might need to lay a new foundation. So doing this is something that I discovered recently in working with my clients. I had a why worksheet, and I would have them fill that out, and we would work through it. And we would work through it a little bit, but the ones where I've really gotten some significant momentum and results and tractions where we had an extended session. So what I'm doing is I'm putting together, as the phone rings, hopefully it will stop soon. Gotta love live, right? Let's see. Let's end that. Alrighty, there we go. So what I'm putting together is this extended session. I've been calling it a deep dive clarity call, or a deep dive for clarity. Maybe doing a new name, doesn't matter. The results are still going to be the same for you. There's a link in the description wherever you're watching it. Watch the video on that page and you'll see some of the results that I've gotten for some other clients. We'll also tell you how long it's going to be, the session. Once we get to there, there's some homework that you have to do beforehand before we get to that point. But why is this important? It's important because if you don't, what's going to end up happening is you're going to procrastinate. You're going to be working on things that don't matter. You're going to be telling yourselves lies about what you can and can't accomplish. You're going to be limiting yourself. You're going to be tempted to go after shiny objects because you're going to think, oh, this thing will work or that thing will work. But until you really get to that core, that foundation, and start from there and then build up, it's just going to be struggles or mediocre or average results. So if you're tired of average, or maybe you're doing well enough, but you're just kind of tired, you've lost the passion for your business, then this is the time that you need to re-examine that foundation. That's what this is for. So if you're a boomer who's thinking about starting a business, maybe you're still working and you're starting a side hustle, maybe you're looking at retirement a few years down the line, but you don't want to just not have anything to do. You want to do something else. This would be a good thing for you. Maybe boomer, you might be Gen X also. If you already have a business, but it's just feeling like a job, you're tired, you've lost the passion, you've lost the vision for the business, then this is another good time to take a look at this foundation. Let's get to the core and find out. Do you need to keep doing what you're doing? Maybe you need a pivot. Maybe it's time to transition into something totally new. Whatever that is, this is core. This is the foundation, the building that you need for your house. Maybe you're one of these people that I said, a boomer or a Gen Xer, and you've joined a company where you're a brand representative or you're a distributor. Same thing. You're not going to get the results that you see those top people getting until you get to this core, this foundational piece. So if these are some things that you would like to succeed at, if you would like to succeed in business, if this matches you as a person, I encourage you to check that out, the link that's in the description wherever you're watching this. If you're watching it in the month of April 2018, I am going to offer a bonus. It'll depend on what it is, depending on when you join. I'm looking at maybe doing a group mastermind thing. If that has started, you can get that for free in addition to this. If that hasn't started, I'll put some other bonus in there for you just for getting it in April. And if you get it before the taxes are due, I'll give you something additional as well. So I encourage you to check this out. Lay that foundation for yourself. You don't have somebody else try and do a foundation. People don't do foundations by themselves. They need somebody to come along and partner with them. Get that foundation so that you can help the people that you went into business to help, so that you can have the success that you desire, so that you can do whatever it is you're wanting to do with that business or that extra income. I want to help you grow it. I want to help you set that foundation. So that's this Tuesday's Mind Stream. I look forward to helping you out. Please connect with me if you have any connections, wherever you're watching this, whatever platform, there'll be a way to connect with me. Feel free to ask your questions. And I will see you next Tuesday, unless you're watching me on YouTube at this time. Right now for the month of April is Veda, and I'm going to be putting up a video every day. So subscribe there if that's where you're watching. And I will see you soon. Until then, have an absolutely fabulous day. Bye for now.